Well, I guess I gotta start early now. Oh, geez. I'm just kidding. $100 super chat. April Fools. Charge it back. Just kidding. Again. Mr. Mile High Pleco is making me start early. That is definitely the way to do it. So you gotta get that super chat in before I fall asleep. Like I've done before. Anyways, thank you, Trevor, for the $100 super chat. Yeah, I think I'm live anyways. I hope I'm live. Am I live? Yep, I'm live. Aquatics Central says, I had a question earlier. Hey guys, has anybody ever heard of Stardust Shrimp? The strain looks really cool. Hey Steenfott, have you heard of Stardust Shrimp strain? If not, you should look it up. Love your channel. Aquatics Central, I do remember coming across those at one point. I think I saw them on... what YouTube channel did I see that on? I don't want to say the wrong channel, but maybe Mark's Shrimps Tanks. I think that was the channel I saw him on. I've never seen him in person though. I'm pretty sure that was the right channel, hopefully. If not, he's got a cool channel anyway, so, you know. But yeah, so I've never seen them in person, only on camera, and they are pretty cool. Stardust is a pretty accurate name. It's like you're looking up at the stars when you look at them. Adam C is here. What's going on, buddy? Mob Guppy, hello. Turtle Girl, that would have been a good April Fool's, though, if you didn't show up. Turtle Girl called it. Now I can go home. I don't have to show up. Jeff Rose Fish Keeping is here. Hello. Jobs, Aquarium Tanks, $4.20 super chat. I'm going to save all of your $4.20 super chats for when I go to New Jersey this year and buy a dinner. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. I was trying to think of something cool you could do with $4.20 times, like, I don't know how many times you've done it, but I'll start saving them from here going forward. How about that? Use it for New Jersey. Adam C with the $5 super chat says, enjoy the chat. Thank you, my friend. I saw you posted another egg hatching video, but I haven't got to watch it yet. I haven't been on YouTube in forever, so I'm way behind on everyone's videos again. But I'll get caught up again. Chris Vega, any updates on the Rick 2325, my one and only April Fool's video from 2 years ago? 2 years ago, I think. No word. I can tell you that he is alive, still in Hawaii, just not on YouTube anymore. What is going on tonight? Psychotic Aquatics with the $20 super chat. Sorry, Bob, $100 is too rich for my blood. That is perfectly all right. I appreciate any of your guys' super chats, and I appreciate all of you just coming and hanging out with me, regardless if you super chat or not. So thank you. Q Aquatics here. Big D Smoke. Hello. Oddball Aquatics. Hello. I was like, hello, my love. I'm glad you are home. Hope you feel better. I'm like, what? But then I figured you're probably talking to maybe 54 Punchy. Is 50? Oh, yeah, there's 54 Punchy. That's probably who you're talking to. I was kind of confused for a minute. John says, Bob, been a while for me. How you been, man? I am doing excellent. I hope you're doing well, too. Tazawa Tanks Zenzo. Looks like you guys had a fun weekend last weekend at Aquashella. 54 Punchy, hope you're doing well. Says, getting there slowly, Haley. I'm just happy to be home. Simply Betta is here. Hello, Taylor. Taylor with a good video on how to cook your betta fish today. You know, when you spawn too many fish, you got to come up with different ways to get rid of them. And, you know, she cooks them. But, you know. Are you still doing the breeding project with the guppies, plecos, and shrimp? You know, I should do a video on that tank. But I feel like so many people would be disappointed because I am not. They are still in there. However, I'm not specifically breeding them. Or, yeah, that project is pretty much not a project anymore. If that makes sense. They're still there, but they don't breed. I don't, like, force food down their throats and do water changes every 3 days like I did before to get them all to spawn. Job says, oh, I know what we can spend that money on in New Jersey. hopefully, you know, the problem is, I'm gonna have to save all those super chats just to make it in New York with all the cab fees and everything. It's ridiculous. Although, wait, you guys drive there, right? Gonna bum a ride off you guys. Kevin is here. Hello, Brian. Hello, Science Gal Aquatics. Hello. Yeah, so many people here today. I got in a dance off with Taylor and she slayed me. That girl's got lungs. Yeah, well, I'll let you know a little secret. She's been practicing for a long time on her dancing skills. So don't get into a dance off with Taylor. Just saying. Taylor, the vid was gold. Brian says New Jersey, woot woot. Yes, I will be going to well, I was gonna say Aquashella, but the only show that I'm pretty much really could say 100% that I'm going to is Aquatic Experience, and I'm not. I'll pick you up from the airport. Good, that was a $60 cab ride, and I don't know that I'm going to go to the Aquatic Experience. I'm going to do everything I wanted to do last year, but I will do like all the meetups and the dinners. But I don't know. I doubt I'll actually go to the show itself. But I'd like to go into New York and look at all the crazy fish shops in Chinatown and just see the sights. Taylor, at the end, your dog's face was priceless when you said puppy kebabs. Puppy kebabs. MC Nama 29. How's the gecko? Which one? So I've got a Madagascar day gecko and a crested gecko. Both are doing really well. Hey Bob, did you see that Candy Overalls finally put out a video? Ha ha ha, I'm not falling for that. Kathleen White. Hello, Kathleen White. I feel like you might have asked a question and I didn't respond. If that wasn't you, I apologize. If it was you, I apologize. I'll get to the comments eventually. Psychotic Aquatics. Cole is here. What's going on, Cole? My fellow reptile nerd. Hey, Bob, what's next for the reptile expansion? Says Hilton Aquatics. Well, I have gotten kind of crazy into the isopods. I picked up another species yesterday, and I'm kind of looking for rubber duckies, although probably have to wait till I win the lotto to get those. It's tough to say. There's a reptile show in 2 weeks, but it's a 5-hour drive, so I'm probably not going to go to it. However, there is a reptile show local in May, and I don't know. I was really looking at... Let me just stop this since I'm missing everyone. I was looking at... Oh my gosh. I was just researching him today, and I already forgot. Let me look at my phone. It's probably still on my phone. It was a boa, actually. Maybe I got rid of it. Yeah, I got rid of it. I don't remember. I'll probably remember it like one of those things that you remember at like 2 in the morning. But it was a snake. Hey Kathleen. Hey Bob. Oh, already got that one. Oh, Psychotic Aquatics. Where did he go? Where is it? Hey Bob, have a zebrafish that's crazy egg bound. What would you do? A zebrafish. Zebrafish. Nothing is coming to mind with a zebrafish. Zebrafish. I mean, naturally, the only thing I can think of is zebra pleco, but wish Aquatic Experience was in Chicago. I love O'Hare, so cheap to ride train out. Well, Aquashella, Chris, is in Chicago, August 10th. Rachel O'Leary is here. Hello, Rachel. Science Gal Aquatics says already looking forward to Chicago. Yeah, so Aquashella is August 10th and 11th in Chicago this year. I don't know if dates for Aquatic Experience have been announced, but I'm sure it'll be end of October, beginning of November, like always. Forget the rake. Is Jacob's Aquarium still going? I don't know anything about that channel, to be honest. On the next episode, Taylor will have mountain lion burgers. No, she would need me to come over there and handle that mountain lion. But I couldn't kill it. I would just befriend it, and we'd be best buds forever, and I'd bring it home. Celebrities in the house. Yeah, there's a lot of people here tonight. I don't know why. Is this some kind of April Fool's joke? Oh, man, I scrolled all the way to the top. Hold on, guys. I'll find it. Book clock. Say, Haley, I'm surprised you aren't sleeping. Glad you guys made it home safe. Straight face. First time I saw rubber duckies was at Serpa Design Channel. They are adorable. Yeah, they're pretty cool. And there's a lot of other cool species too. Bob, when will we see more tegu? So if you don't follow me on Instagram, I posted a photo on Instagram of the tegu coming out of brumation, and that was it. She came out for one day, was under the heat lamp, and then went back under. I haven't seen her since that day. I don't know, that was probably like 2 weeks ago. So she must have saw her shadow and was like, screw this. Well, she probably saw the snow, because for some reason it was still snowing here. And I think it's supposed to snow next week too, which is crazy. Of course, that could be an April Fool's joke. It probably was. So yeah, I don't know. She's Zebra Danio. Zebra Pleco, Zebra Danio. Yeah, I forgot about the Danios, which I have never ever kept in my life. Have I ever kept a Danio? I don't think so. I can only see if Tanner is open for trading isopods. He's got rubber duckies. Yeah, I don't think anyone would want to trade rubber duckies though. They don't produce very fast. But yeah, he got them. They're $25 a piece for bugs. Well, they're not. Okay, they're not bugs. They're crustaceans. But you guys know what I mean. I know. I just booked a trip to Chicago in November. $96.50 round trip. Depends on where you're flying from. For me, like I looked for the prices of going to Aquashella, and it was like $500 out of Seattle round trip. Bob would make the mountain lion his new pet. Absolutely. I always like, when I'm out hiking, I always hope that I run into wild animals, and then I can try to make friends with them and get mauled to death, but at least I would try. And you know, if we become friends, then it's happy ever after. If I get mauled to death, then I just get mauled to death, whatever. Jeffro says, Candy's going live with me on Saturday night. I highly doubt that. Swisky, wow, even Swisky showed up. Everyone is here today. You know Jacob's Aquarium, Bob, the famous shirtless video? Yeah, yep, I remember that video. I legit had a dream. I went to Aquashella. It was so weird. A bunch of my in real life friends were there and ended up being fish nerds as well. You're definitely dreaming if you're thinking all your real life friends are going to be fish nerds. Although they did go to the Reptile convention with you. At least I assume those were your real life friends and not just groupies or something. What else we got going on? Friday Fish Facts. What's going on, Ron? Scottish Aquatics. Hello. Did everyone leave a like? I sure hope so. Hey, Punchy. Hopefully the weather is nice for you. I see now Bob's not actually live, but has asked some people to ask questions at the right times. Yes, this is all pre-recorded. Joke's on you. Susan is here. Hello, Susan. Yep, LRB drove all night, and I finished the last 2 hours. Finally made it home around noon, and just woke back up. I hate driving. I could never do that, even as a passenger. That's why I'm not going to the Reptile shows. 10-hour, or the Reptile show in 2 weeks, because 10-hour round trip. It's terrible. Terrible. V-Stag is here. What's going on, V-Stag? Lots of mods on tonight. Yeah, I don't know how many people we have in the live stream, but I feel like half of them are mods. Which is crazy. We haven't had this many mods on here in a long time. Let's move down to the bottom. Hey, Bob. Hello, Brian. Don't be confused with the green, though. The green are not mods. I'm having trouble with my Anubias. It's getting rhizome rot. Any way to mitigate or dip to stop or prevent? I've never successfully got... Would it be curing rhizome rot? Or... I don't know. I've never... Once it's got rhizome rot now, I just rip it out. Honestly, you could try to cut off the pot or the spot that's rotten, and I think that's probably your best bet. Brian Miller says, do you still have your dart frogs? I do not. All 4 of them disappeared. I'd never left the enclosure open. There is no, those Exoterras have like no openings anywhere. I have no idea what happened to them. No dead bodies, no nothing, just gone. The only thing I can think of is maybe, you know, a roommate was looking at him and opened it and left it open. Yeah, I don't know. If I had left it open, I definitely would know, and I would be looking everywhere because they're really expensive. but they just disappeared. I never figured out what happened to them. I still have never found any dead bodies in my room anywhere. Anything. Does anyone ever go to Sewer Fest? I don't know what that is, but that sounds terrible. I have seen 2 cougars in the wild, both times terrifying. When you see a giant predator silently run up a hill so fast, it is a blur, and you've barely been able to walk up the loose gravel. I have never seen a cougar. I've never encountered a cougar. Bobcats. I've seen lots of bobcats, but never a cougar. I don't know. I feel like I'm too big for a cougar. Like, a cougar would have to be really hungry to try to take me on. I'm not saying that I could like fight a cougar and win, but just in sheer size, I feel like they wouldn't. Now 37 people are here. Wow. Where is the next reptile show? Portland? No, it's in Albany. So way farther south than Portland. Plus I'm going to Oregon in May, so I'm already doing the drive once in the next month, so I don't want to do it twice. Oh, likes, 37 likes. Yeah, get it going, people. I am a proud not mod. Yep. At least people don't get angry that they don't get modded anymore. Raphonic says, oh wow, nice super chat. Yeah, that is a great way to start the month. When you start off the month with a $100 super chat, I feel like I don't even need to work the rest of the month. I don't need to do any more live streams. I don't need to do any videos. I've made my monthly money, so I can just quit the rest of the month. To become a member and get a green name. Oh yeah, that's how you get the green name. Now it's like paying to be a mod, but green people are not mods either. They're cooler than mods. Just saying. LRB filled the whole SUV with stuff and squished the dragon into the passenger seat, all scrunched up, but joke's on him because he had to ride the last 2 hours with his knees in his throat. Yeah, that's like me on an airplane. If I don't get first class, terrible. What about if you cut the rod off? So that's the only thing I can suggest. I know people online have had success with that, but I have never had success with it. Did I just say I've never had sex with it? Success. I've never had success with cutting the rod off, and maybe I only cut off what's visible. Maybe I need to cut back farther. I just hope I don't get Anubias rot ever again because it stinks. It smells really bad. But I think dead mystery snails still take the gold trophy for the smell. I've lost both my Cophifolia and Barteri, and it's starting on my Nana Petite. Then that, unfortunately, is the other thing that happens, is once I get a tank with Anubias rot, all my Anubias dies, all of it. So I feel like it's something, and now I haven't done a ton of research on it, but I feel like it's something in the water. It's transmitting through the water column or something, because I've never had any of my Anubias survive when just one of them gets Anubias rot. It happened in my 125 gallon when I had like all those huge like houseplant size Anubias in my 125 through the whole thing, and one of them got Anubias rot, and then all of them died. Like the leaves were just falling off daily, just pulling leaves out like crazy. I wish I could live off $100 a month. I don't live off $100 a month, but you know, I do have a job. Is that Daryl? I'm scrolling down, but the chat's going up. I had a few experiences with a cougar or two in my younger days. Oh, geez. I guess it was only a matter of time before we got those jokes. Yeah, I almost read it again. If this video gets 20,000 likes, Bob fights a cougar. Well, I would never fight an animal. There are 2 types of cougars. One with... Oh, yeah. Here come the jokes. All right. Okay, that's too much. I'm tired for all the jokes about that misstep. Candy, keep them under control. Fish Bossman says, what is your experience with Abusa philandra? It is a very easy plant to grow, much like Anubias. It is a rhizome plant, so you don't want to plant the rhizome in the soil, but a very, very easy plant. Is Ray here too? Holy smokes. Hey everyone, 54 Punchy, Turtle Girl, Jamie McDonald, and everyone else that I can't tag. Hello, Ray. That's disrespectful to women, Bob. I don't even know what you're talking about, but if it is, then it is. Hi, Ray. Saw you in the tank tested interview. Awesome. Big D Smoke says, I was serious. Java Fern is okay so far. The only thing that's changed is I added some crushed coral to stabilize the pH. Yeah, like I said, I don't know enough about Anubias rot. I've never ever had it affect Java Fern or any other plants, even other rhizome plants like Java Fern. It's only Anubias, which is probably why it's called Anubias rot. But Bracken Hot, thanks. At first I read that you needed to At first I read it that you needed that dress, and I was picturing you in a dress. All right. I'm curious, is cougar a derogatory term? I don't know. It's an animal. Make a full fish room tour video, Bob. Please do a full fish room video tour. I don't really have a fish room right now, to be honest, which is why I haven't done it. He saw the sign and said slow, speed bumps ahead, and hit the gas. Finished tearing down, replumbing, and resetting up the 40-gallon long. Soon to order fish. How many Pseudomygale Gertrude and Melanotania Kamacas would you do? I want a larger group of the Gertrude. 40-gallon long. I would probably do 8 Kamacas and like 20, at least 20 Pseudomygales. Well, I guess it depends on how heavily planted, if planted at all. But the more plants you have, the more Pseudomygales I would do. Bob, red wine in that bottle? Nope. Nope, I do not drink alcohol. This is a black raspberry sparkling ice. I saw the sign. It opened up my eyes. And anyways, gosh, who is that band? I haven't heard that song in forever. Tampa Tom says, hey fish bro, if you're talking to me, what's up Tampa Tom? Candy Overhauls, hello. Steen Swag, linking my website that averages about 2 visitors a month, which is doubled from last year. So we're growing. We're growing. If we get double every year, I'll be rich in no time. Alex is incredible at what he does. It was an honor. I haven't seen the video, to be honest. I technically would be a cougar because the cougar was my high school mascot. So I'm just saying, would that make me a cougar? I don't know. It definitely would have made me a cougar a while ago, like 45 years ago. Dank Tank says, Mikey, can I have $100? Oops, Ace of Base. Yes, Ace of Base. Wow, haven't heard that. And Ray, you even know of Ace of Base? Dang, you're too young to know that band. The My Pillow guy has an epic mustache. I don't even know who that is. Best online source for rainbows. Shipping from the West Spot is crazy. They also redid their website. Oh, really? I haven't seen it. But shipping fish is not going to be cheap. That's about the only place I would recommend, especially when it comes to rainbows. They actually do rainbows really well there. KG Tropicals with the 99-cent super chats. iPhones are for suckers. Thank you, John. I can identify as one. No, I identify as Bob, plain and simple. You two gave me free 99-cent super chats to give away. You're the second person that said that. How are you guys getting free super chat money? That's what I need to figure out. Why don't you super chat yourself, John? You know you can super chat yourself. My high school mascot was a rapid. What? Like whitewater rapid? How is that? That makes you a falcon? See, a falcon is sweet. I am way older than anyone realizes. Oh man. My pillow guy? What? I'm kind of curious, like what other mascots do we have? So a rapid, which is weird. And a falcon. As a freshman, I was a marauder, and as society has gone crazy, now everyone is like offended that a high school has a marauder as a mascot. So I don't know if they changed it, but I know they were talking about changing it. My high school mascot was a skipper, like from Gilligan's Island. Did you guys get my stickers yet, Angie? Ray Aquaria, I guess 23. Super chatting yourself is just giving YouTube 30% of it. Well, yeah, but now super chatting me, you got 30% of nothing. Not that I'm complaining, mind you. Not that I'm complaining. A comment's kind of cool. Huskies, oh yeah, Huskies are awesome, obviously. Mine was inevitably a Tanawa. I have no idea what that is. In high school, we were the Royals, portrayed by a male African lion. A lion and Royals? I don't know. Katie Tropical says, I know how old Ray is, but I won't tell anyone. I could probably remember, but eh. KG Tropical says, how old am I, John? Watch Ray be 18. I don't think so. How old am I, John? Oh, I already read that one. Mine too, Andy. Oh, my high school mascot was an Indian. Needless to say, it has been changed. Yeah. My high school mascot was a chief. They tried to change it and failed. Yeah, I'm not sure. So as a freshman, like I said, I was a marauder. And how that's offensive, I don't know. I don't know if they ever changed it, though. I'm kind of curious, but not curious enough to Google it. Am I 13 or 30? 13 going on 30? Isn't that a movie? I was a Scot, as in Scotsman. Ray is 20. No, in junior high, I was a Panther, i.e. a cougar. Panthers are cool, though. My favorite is a little town in Montana called Belfry. Their mascot is a bat. Belfry Bats. Our color was purple and black. Purple pride deep inside. Oh, excuse me. KG Cichlid is 33, but acts like he's 12. 12. Anyways, Dank. Moving on. Yeah. Anyways. Any fish comments in here? I guess I did ask for mascots. No fish mascots though, huh? What would be a fish mascot? Like a stingray would be a cool mascot. Steven, what's going on, buddy? Mark says, my college football front line was the sieve? Sieve? I don't it never stopped anything, just slowed them down. Steenfott Aquatics says, Steenfott Aquatics. Ray's Aquarius says, have you ordered from Frank's Bettas before? No, but I feel like somebody should. That guy does a lot of work. I am pretty sure I have never ended up with any of his fish, but all of his fish do look really good. You are both wrong. 35 and acts 5. No, he definitely acts older than acts. Oh, I don't know what my deal is. Older than 5, because some of the things he says 5-year-olds would not know. So maybe like 10 or 11, right at that age where people start getting corrupted. Marlins or Rays would be the only fish mascots I can think of. Yeah. Like the Sharks? There's got to be Sharks. Like, isn't there like the San Jose Sharks? Isn't that like a hockey team? I don't know. Red Pike would be a cool mascot. Yeah, then you could be like Red Tide. Yeah. Would you ever keep Stardust Shrimp? If I ever found some, sure. I mean, they look cool enough, and they're just, I think they're Cardenas. I don't know. Like I said, I've only seen them that one time, but they look cool enough. I would. My mascot was a gopher. No joke. Hey, gophers are sweet, though. NHL Sharks. Yeah, I feel like it is San Jose, but I could be wrong. Kaylor's Aquatics says, enjoyed the Copepod, so you're one of the 100 people that watched it. Awesome. Nice to see the bigger picture, like see more like this. Yeah, I had a lot of fun making that video, actually. Probably the most fun I've had making a video in a while. Dansley says, I'll send you a heart, Kevin, but we all know you prefer poop. Bob is like Ron Burgundy with my comments. No matter what I say, he reads. I could say Bob is a big, tall, goofy nerd that's afraid to let people see that he's balding under that hat. No, I'm not balding under my hat. I am straight up bald under my hat. And there are videos of me without the hat, but you guys can't see him. So, I don't know. I mean, you could go see him if you wanted to take the time to find him, but it's not worth it. I got like 600 videos, so have fun. Susan for SLC Aquatics with the $2 super chat. Keep being you. You're the best. Well, I'm certainly going to keep being me. I'm going to be unapologetically me. And about the whole best thing, I don't think I'm the best, but thank you, Susan. I appreciate it. Jeffro, you might as well be Father Time. You old. Am I older than Dank and Jeffros? We may never know. You certainly are not older than Jeffros. I can tell you that. Steven says, my holidays end soon. I want to be on permanent holiday. Wow, so you had to go to a private school or transfer to Bethel or Lakewood? That sounds like fun. Are you talking about me? Can't be me, because that scenario does not describe me at all. KG Cichlid says, I just farted, but this time it smells like roses. I've seen them. It's not worth it. Wait, seen what? Yep, you're doing... What? What? You are older, you oldie. Yes, we are in... Yes, San Jose Sharks. See, I know something about hockey. You know, I only played for 10 years. You'd think I would know. One of the best NHL teams. Kenny Overhauls will post a link to the bald video by the time this comment posts. I don't even think she knows where it is. The problem is, it's like back in the day when I did like 5-6 hour live streams like every other day. So it would take some serious work to find it. Irish says, I got cherry shrimp babies. That is exciting. I think those are the only shrimp I currently have that are breeding still are my cherry shrimp. Bracken, this is a fun game. KG Cichlid, wow, my fart smells like roses too. You guys are fart buddies, fart brothers. My roses smell like farts in the compost pile. Oh man, all this fart talk. Why am I even reading it? People are allergic to my... Okay. The Sharks are my local hockey team. Well, all right. And the emoji there. I know where it is. It's not worth digging. See? You'd just be disappointed. I think that I'm going to place an order from Frank... from Frank's Bettas. Frank got the dank Bettas. They're the bomb.com, as Rob would say. Oh, man. I'm allergic to your beard dandruff, Kevin. Oh, I was looking at something from Frank recently, too. Yeah, he's always posting nice stuff on Instagram. I didn't follow him until all that plagiarism crap went down. And then I found him on Instagram, and glad I did. Jeff Rose, best guess so far, but wrong. Oh, what was his guess? I missed it. Rate is 34. Guessing, of course. Why are people calling Jeffro old? He's a youngster under that beard. Don't be fooled. Hatless Bob has a cameo on... Wow, that's something. Now those are old. I haven't heard that in a while. I'm not going to say it. Buy Steenfott clocks. I want one of those clocks. I was looking around for my shoes, but apparently they're not here. My Steenfott shoes. Charish, are you from San Jose area as well? If so, sweet. Much love from the Bay Area. I have actually been to San Jose once in my life. Pam, good to see you in chat again. Steenfott grandfather clock. I could roll a grandfather clock and make it like a tall grandfather clock, and the glass part you could like silicone it in and make it an aquarium. A-Rod sells homes Bay Area here too. What? Until he takes back his fake okay comment, he is older than dirt in my opinion. I don't remember what that comment was. 54 Punchy says, hey Bob, thanks. Trying to hang out until the end of this one. We are a half hour in with a half hour to go. Boy, it goes fast. Candy says, you need rest, lady, go to sleep. Yeah, if my stream doesn't put you to sleep, then nothing will, that's for sure. Thank God you can't cook, Kevin. I bet he can cook some things. Kaylor's Aquatics says, you streaming tomorrow night? I know you're not asking me. What else? Born and raised in the Bay. I mistakenly went to San Jose once. Well, it wasn't a mistake, but I missed a flight, and the next closest flight to get to the Bay Area was in San Jose. First airport I ever been to where you got off the plane at the tarmac, which was interesting. Jamie, I can cook a mean cheese quesadilla. Ram Phonic says, is anyone using Safe instead of Prime? Absolutely I am. I would recommend Safe over Prime to anyone, simply because it's way cheaper. I got 2 L333 plecos, which are the King Tiger plecos from my LFS, Kent's Fish. That is awesome. You will love them. Those are great plecos. I hear Velvet is super hard to get rid of. Have you had it and treated it successfully? I have not had it, thankfully. Knock on wood. Therefore, I have never treated it successfully. I am dealing with anchor worms right now, which you guys will see that video soon. I'm just waiting for them to go away so I can finish the second half of the video. So some of you might remember, like a week or two ago, I was talking that my pufferfish had anchor worms, and I treated with General Cure erythromycin and Icex. And after a couple days, nothing changed. But then after a couple days more, like all the anchor worms were gone. He didn't have any more. And so I was like, hey, that's a pleasant surprise. Well, give it about a week, and the anchor worms came back. So now I'm treating it with actual anchor worm medication, and we'll see how that goes. KG Tropical says, Bob, say hi to CJ. Hi, CJ. Safe is cheaper. That is true. HC Aqua, hello. Andy 70, hello. Candy Overalls Ruffle, I'm not that out of it. Prime has slime coat and Safe doesn't. Why would you need slime coat though? Your fish already have slime coat. Unless you're in there like petting your fish and stripping the slime coat off with your greasy hands, I don't really need the slime coat. I mean, I'm not an expert, but that's just me. Is there anything I need to know about them? They're not... What? Is there anything I need to know about them? They're not eat yet? They're not eating yet? Kent's Fish. I already forgot your comment. What was it? I already forgot. I'm terrible. Oh, the L333s. Okay. That's right. I got a pair of L333s at my club last auction so far. No luck getting a cave that the male is satisfied with. You probably won't see them eat because they are more nocturnal. So I would feed them at night or before you go to bed. And chances are you probably won't see them eat. At least not for a while. They're probably still getting used to their new environment. They might not even eat for like a week until they get settled in. Greasy. Oh man, I'm missing all these chats again. You guys go in like waves here where you don't say anything for a while and then everyone says 100 things. I hear clout will kill anchor worms. Well, I'm actually trying something I've never used before. So you guys will have to wait for the video. Bob, what puffers do you have now? Can you do an update on them soon? I still just have the Mabu puffer and the dragon puffer. I haven't got any new puffers. The only other puffers I would get is I'm thinking about getting pea puffers for my 125-gallon nano fish tank because the snails are insane in there. And the only other, but I probably won't, but I was just thinking about it. And then the only other puffer I would get is a hairy puffer at this point. Of course, that could change. I didn't say you needed it, Bob. I'm just stating the facts. Well, that's true. You were just stating the facts. Bob, I go away for a while and you start playing with bugs. Big Flat Multimedia. Lon, what's up, buddy? Yes. But it has to do with, like, more of me playing with terrariums than actually playing with bugs. The isopods are basically shrimp of the terrarium world, and they are shrimp, they are crustaceans, but you know what I mean, like shrimp, kind of the cleanup crew in the aquariums. I mean, not truly a cleanup crew, but they do help, whereas like an isopod is actually like a true cleanup crew. I mean, those things eat their own poop, so how much better can that get? You have an animal in there that eats his own poop. So yeah. Anyways, so yeah, I'm playing with bugs for my terrariums, and when I get enough of the isopods, I will be feeding them to the fish as well. Just like I feed my springtails to my fish. Chirish, it doesn't say it on the bottle, but C10 Rep will tell you that if you contact them. Okay, thanks so much. I'll just keep an eye on them. Thanks again. Yeah, Kent's, thanks for putting the health 333 there. Yeah, just give them time. Just give them time. Also, I mean, I don't know what temperature you keep them at. I'm just guessing like standard tropical temperature, 78, 80. If they don't eat, you might try just bumping it up to like 82 maybe. A bunch of isopods. I can't wait to start my own isopod breeding project. Yep, I've already got like plans if they start breeding. Hopefully they do, on upgrading them into bigger containers. Thanks to Cole and Deb. They've given me lots of good ideas. Addison says, anyone near Dayton, Ohio needs some guppies? I'm up to 40 babies. I've also got some Mickey Mouse platies. There you go, Dayton, Ohio. Guppies and platies. Oh, I see Candy. I'll go like before she yells at me again. Feed them bug burger from Rapashi. They love it. Yeah, so I'm going to probably... man, I really need to stop drinking this carbonated stuff while I'm live streaming. But I can't stop. It's so good. I'm feeding them... I think I showed... Oh, you know what? I didn't show what I'm feeding them. That's the part I left out. I am feeding them Rapashi, but it's the grubs and fruit currently. And when I run out of that, I will buy bug burger. Or I'll probably just buy it at the Reptile show next month. I just picked up some Raphael catfish. That's exciting. Love me some catfish. Yay, and any feeder bug. Oh yeah, and any feeder bug. Yeah, so I'm really trying to not go crazy. It's kind of my my personality. I have kind of an addictive personality where I find something and then I go crazy for like X amount of time, and I'm like, wow, I have like 100 different species of isopods now. They're taking over my room. I'm an idiot. But I do that with everything, not just isopods. With everything I like, that's pretty much my personality. Branded guy, hey Bob, sorry I'm late. What's up, buddy? So did anyone do the I'm quitting fish keeping and YouTube April Fool's Day video? Oh man, I stayed off social media. I was on Instagram for a bit, but I hate today, man. I hate today. And it's just like, if people could be original, that would be one thing. I'm just glad that people stopped putting the I'm pregnant stuff. Like, God, that was on YouTube for like, or not YouTube, but like Facebook, like 5 years in a row. So I'm glad that that's not a thing anymore. Katie Tropicals, no, but Taylor Simply Betta ate her betta fish. Yeah. Yeah, I made that one April Fool's video like 2 years ago, and ever since I'm just like, yeah. I get that way with books. John Zenzo had something like it, but not really. Trier says, I'm going to buy bug burger. I'm going to try bug burger next myself. Currently rotating Super Green, Daphnia, and Bug Bites. Wine and watching Nat Geo. Late to the stream. Hello, all. Well, I mean, Nat Geo is pretty awesome. I'd probably watch it if I still had cable. Ramphonic says, what lights are you guys running? I have Fluval 2.0, Fluval 3.0. I have Odyssey, which are cheap eBay lights. I have some other weird brand cheap eBay lights that I actually really like, but I can't remember the name right now. I've almost got rid of all my Phoenix lights. I really do not like Phoenix lights, especially the Stingray. And that might be it. I used to run only Phoenix lights, but not anymore. Dustin also did a big announcement for April Fools. Yeah, it just, I don't know, it gets old to me. Like, I would rather have someone do an April Fool's joke on like September 23rd. Like, that would be funnier to me. I swap shifts every 6 months, and every time I come back to Bob's chats, everyone thinks I'm new. Cichlid dude. I remember the name. Mile High, that's $500 I've seen this week. Baller, that. Why don't you like the Stingray? Chirish, I have yet to have a Stingray that made it a full year. Ray's Aquarium says, LOL, all I have is Phoenix Lights. Yeah. They, I don't know. I feel like they've gone downhill a lot. Steenfott Aquatics, my stems are losing their lower leaves. I'm thinking it's a light issue. Thinking of replacing the 24/7 with a Fluval 3.0. What do you think? It is definitely a light issue. If your plants are getting bare at the bottom of the stems, that means they're not getting enough light. I mean, that's not absolute, but like 95% they're not getting enough light. So you could either add a second light or replace it. And the Fluval 3.0 is pretty sweet, to be honest. But anyways, back to the Stingray. I don't think I've had, like I said, one make it a whole year without one of the LEDs inside burning out. And I've got one where there's like one LED light on the left and the whole other side of that strip is all burned out. Every single Stingray I have has at least one burned out LED. And I've had like the Odyssey cheap eBay LED lights for years now, and I still have yet to see an LED go out on one of those. So, Raphonic says I have a couple Phoenix, but thinking of going something else as others go out. Yeah. Bear Bottom says my Night Crew lights have lasted well over a year. So I do have a Night Crew one, and it's a very impressive light. It's super bright, but mine gets insanely hot. So I'm very skeptical of it. And honestly, I haven't used it. I got an email today asking if I'd sell my AGA ticket. Yeah, so the AGA has sold out. They have reached maximum capacity. Bob, if a Blue Dream Neo gives birth to red cherries and I put them in their own tank, will they breed out only red, or will you still get blues and other colors? You will probably get blues and reds. And you'll probably lose the blue as time goes on. That's just my guess, but that's what I would think. I've been using the Beamsworks. Yes, I have Beamsworks LED lights as well. Man, I'm trying to think of the one brand that I really like, and they're really cheap. Man, somebody will say the brand name because you can buy them on eBay really cheap. Andy, I've been using the Beams. Oh, I just read that one. JH Aquatics is here. Hello, Fish Tank Barn. Oh, dang it. Should be new mouse fun, but Fish Tank Barn says new camera fun, looking forward to the new videos with the new camera. Me too. I thought this was gonna be the month, but had some unfortunate things happen that I don't really want to talk about, so hopefully next month. Steenfott Aquatics is currently a 40 breeder with a Fugeray planted plus and a 24/7. The stems are losing their the stems that are losing their stems, probably leaves, are the ones primarily relying on the 24/7 light. Is your 24/7 on the 24/7 cycle, or is it on like a timer with the Fugeray? They turn it on and off at the same time. Aquashella was cool but very salty. Why was it salty? No, but almost seared a few Beta Splendens after watching Simply Beta. And thank you for the $5 super chat. If I didn't say thank you. You probably the only one that remembers that I'm saving for a new camera, so I appreciate it. There it is. Kent's Fish says Aquaneat lights. Yes, those are my jam right now. The Aquaneats. They're cheap. They're really bright. I don't know if they've changed this. The only problem is the power switch is way down by the plug and not up at the light. So if you don't run a timer, it's going to be a pain in the butt. But yeah, if you run a timer, that's not a problem, obviously. but they're really bright. They're really cheap. The Aqua Neats, I believe, is what Lucas Bretz uses on all 300 of his tanks. And his house hasn't burned down yet, so, you know, knock on wood. Yeah, those are kind of my go-to lights right now when I can't afford a Fluval 3.0. Yep, Blake's Aquatics, Aqua Neat, that's the one. Yeah, it was better than the Chicago one. Aguachella was super salty. Oh, are you talking about like the vendors? Not like people are salty towards each other or you're eating salty foods. The vendors. I'm assuming you guys mean the vendors because I've already seen a lot of comments how there wasn't very many freshwater vendors. So yeah. Jared says, I'm in Outback Steakhouse. Oh man, I want to go there so bad. It's on a timer in the Fuge, so they're on and off at the same time. Combined, I'm getting 80 parts, a substrate in the middle, but 24/7 is 30 by itself. Yes, leaves. So, my 40 breeder, if you go to my Instagram today, I posted a picture of my 40 breeder that I had to use. It's like a jungle tank, right? So there's all kinds of plants everywhere. That actually had 3 Phoenix LED lights on it. I had 2 of the Planet Plus and 1 of the Fuge Ray to get that kind of growth. So that was, let's see, I borrowed our club's par meter and it was like 120 par at the substrate. So yeah, I would get rid of that Phoenix. I don't even know why I just told you that story since it doesn't really relate to you at all. But just like, you know, go check out my Instagram, people. I'm on Instagram. I have a Night Crew light right now, and I'm going to try Aqua Neat on my next tank. Yeah, you can't go wrong with either of them, honestly. The vendors for sure. There were some salty people in line that were waiting. Oh, man. Yeah, I saw the line. Whew. That is not a good scenario. It's when you got people coming from out of town, driving for hours and hours. And it's nobody's fault, you know. But by the time they realized how many tickets they sold, it was way too late for them to change to a bigger venue. So it sucks. It's a learning experience, and hopefully they'll correct it going forward. There were some super salty people in the sold out line. Yeah, that's even worse. What if you drove all that way just to get told, sorry, we're full. But, you know, I feel like if you're going to have every YouTuber ever that has to do with fish and reptiles promote you nonstop for like 6 months, you should probably realize how many people are going to show up. I mean, what do I know about putting on fish shows? But they did already make an apology post. They're gonna try bigger venues going forward, so they know. I mean, and you can only plan for that so much. It's not their fault. They paid for parking too. Ooh, ouch. I'm laughing at other people's misery because I've been there. For once, it's not me. Although I'll get my karma. I'm laughing at them, but my karma's coming. Trust me. Science Scout Aquatics. It was good. I am from Michigan, so the weather was fine with me. Oh yeah, some people were saying it's cold. I'm like, it's Texas. It's not cold in Texas ever. We need a good fishy convention in Birmingham, Alabama. They should have only sold online before the event. Like LTT, ITT? I don't know. I don't know what that is. I feel like everywhere needs a good fishy convention. But I'm hopefully going to go to Chicago. But like, I'd rather have my new camera. I'd rather have my new computer to edit videos from my new camera on. So yeah, I mean, we'll see. It might happen. And I completely skipped Daryl Deemer's $10 super chat. Daryl Deemer with the no comment $10 super chat. Thank you, Daryl. I appreciate it. a longtime fan. Thank you, my friend. Linus Tech Tips. I've actually seen that guy. He drives by me all the time, in case you guys were wondering. Aquashella should be here in Huntington Beach, California. Nah, I don't think anything should be in California. No thanks. I'd rather go to Texas. They will need to move the Chicago venue for sure. The Chicago venue is even smaller. Oof. Maybe I don't want to go to it then. Actually, would I even have to wait in line? Do I have enough clout to bypass the line? That's the question. I don't think I would, though. I'd probably stand in line with everyone else. I just watched a video of a guy cooking a skunk. Interesting. What am I doing with my life? I don't know. Now you're watching a video of some random dude on the internet talking about random stuff that somewhat only half the time pertains to fish. So, which aquanite am I looking for? Full spectrum? Well, it depends on you. Full spectrum is nice. You'll get better colors out of your fish, but like the 65K is generally considered like the best for plants, for plant growth. 10K is liked by saltwater people, but really you can't go wrong with full spectrum. Full spectrum just means you got the red, the blue, and the... Does it have greens in it? Probably green. Have you ever watched Paranormal Junkie channel? No, I don't actually like seek out new YouTube channels. I stick to my top 5s for my paranormal stuff, conspiracy stuff, and then the fish channels and the reptile channels. Other than that, I don't try to seek out new channels because I don't want to start binge watching. Because as I said previously, that's kind of my personality. Casey Summer says, hey Bob, you going to AGA? I am not going to AGA, Casey. However, if there is any type of like dinner or get together or gathering afterwards, like on Friday or Saturday night, I would go to that. But I'm not going to AGA. Bob, how do you feel about keeping birds? I don't like how people clip their wings. On another note, I keep extra golf balls in my pocket to throw at my golf cart when they try to steal my snacks. I feel like if I kept birds, I wouldn't clip their wings. I used to, as a kid, I didn't have them, but my mom had parakeets and some finches. My dad has always kept, well, right now he has chickens, but chickens and quail and pheasants. I've had pheasants. The only birds I've kept myself are bobwhite quail and button quail. Just tell them who you are, Bob. Then your channel that Candy overhauls mods for, and they'll escort you to the lounge for cocktails and appetizers. Jamie or Cecilia, I walked right up to the front doors and screamed, "Let me in! Let me in! Let me in!" Like Eric and Andre. It worked. OC Fairgrounds going into the month for my first time. I would see if I went, I would go early before the line even starts, so no one even sees me like skipping the line. That's the way to do it. I would hate to go there late and like walk past everyone who's been sitting in line for hours, and be like, well, sucks to be you guys, but I'm just gonna walk right in. The last reptile convention here was really, really bad that I went with Jimmy, and met up with the Turtle Girl. That line was really bad as well. Almost the same situation. They didn't realize so many people would be coming. Ed's Fish, this is drama fuel, but any thoughts on the ball python spider morph wobble? So it's not really my thing. I do love ball pythons. I would probably never own a spider morph. So people that don't know, the spider morph wobble has something to do. Not like I'm not an expert. I don't know why I'm stuttering. So the spider morph does something to their genetics, I think in their inner ears, that makes it so they can't balance and they can't like slither straight or something like that. Like if you turn them upside down, they actually don't know that they're laying on their back and they don't flip over. And that's something in the genetics of just the spider morph of ball pythons. So I don't know that I would ever support that. I would never buy one. Like if I had to rescue one, I would probably rescue one, but I would never spend money on that. Oh snap, the new wet spot website is awesome. I might have to get some nano species. Oh boy. Can you actually, do they actually have a shopping cart on the website? Because that would be that would be like a miracle. That's why you're the best mod, and your no content channel is amazing. And Jamie, she might be going to the Chicago Aquashella. I don't know if I'm supposed to announce that, but just saying. So if you're gonna go to Aquashella, go to Chicago. Oops, there was a burp. A neurological wobble. Can't tell how far up or down they are. That's it. So I remember that, and I remember like turning them on their back, and they don't realize that they're upside down. There was a woman that I worked with those husband hawk, and kept it. He built a mew for it and had it all check out from the DNR. You guys should check out how they catch them. I would own an owl. I think an owl would be sweet. I don't know that I could ever provide an enclosure suitable for an owl, but that would be. Okay, so I wouldn't want it as a pet, but if I had like a barn with a barn owl in it, that would be awesome. Q Aquatics says, now I'm gonna have to go to Chicago. There you go. Candy Overhauls is gonna be the biggest like attention grabber for Chicago. People are gonna be like, screw all these YouTubers, we're here to see Candy. But she can't be in the YouTube booth because she doesn't have a YouTube channel. Well, she does, but no content. Should that be a rule? Like you can't be in the YouTube booth unless you actually have content on your YouTube channel? I don't even know why I'm making rules for the YouTube booth because I'm not a part of it. But, you know, just saying. Steenfott Aquatics, no, but it makes it slightly more easy, and it has links to pictures unlike the old site. I guess that's better. I don't know why they don't invest into inventory management in a shopping cart. I guess it's just, I don't know. I can't imagine it'd be easier answering all those phone calls and emails than having like a live inventory management shopping cart. I don't know. If you need to get an owl, you need to name it Hootie. And then can I get other owls and just like name the whole band Hootie and the Blowfish? She's gonna take all the line from Corey. How was Corey's booth there? Did he have a big line at his booth? Because I know he finally got his own booth, thankfully. She's gonna take the line away from Corey. Hi Science. How was Aquashella? If Candy goes to Chicago, they'll definitely need a bigger venue just for her fans. Your grandfather into the YouTube booth. Just say the word. Candy just put a 5-second video. Hi, I'm Candy. The end. Jamie, look at you killing me with kindness. Have you ever kept? I think I have. Let me Google this. Is it already 6 o'clock? Holy smokes. Let me Google this. Where'd it go? Have you ever kept? Oh yeah, that's why it sounds familiar. Familiar. The Biotodoma cupido. Yes, I actually have those right now. I knew that sounded familiar. You can find those on my channel. But yes, I do have the Cupid cichlid right now, and I think they're great. They're great. They seem to be slow growing. Maybe it's just the food I'm feeding them. I don't know. So they don't seem to be growing too fast, but they are great community fish. I like small birdies. 1 minute left. Hootie and the Blowfish is coming to Minnesota and Iowa State's Fair this year. That's probably... I don't like going to live concerts because I don't think they ever sound as good as they do on, you know, studio versions. But Hootie is probably one I would go to. Yes. The line was stopped. Wait. His line never stopped the whole time that I was there. Usually about 30 people deep. That's crazy. That's how it was at Aquatic Experience 2 years ago in Chicago. That line was insane. That whole experience, I don't think will ever be... I'll never be able to be a part of something as cool as the Aquatic Experience was like 2 years ago. Because that's like when YouTubers really like stood out and made a scene. I mean, we had So there was like the makeshift YouTube booth at the Flip Aquatics table, and the line was like so long and wrapping around, and like other vendors were complaining because the line was blocking their booths, and like all the execs were coming down and taking pictures, and so that's kind of like when like YouTubers really hit the scene, I feel. So that was a pretty special aquatic experience to be a part of. Palmer Aquatics, what's going on, buddy? What about the Wavrini? I've never kept those. Thanks, Jamie. Everyone subbed to him. He's 4 away from 35, and his birthday is this week. Mile High Plecos is back just in time to see your super chat fall off. Welcome back, buddy. I want a walking puffer. Well, I want a hairy puffer. And I should have bought that huge one that was at an aquarium co-op like a year ago, but I didn't because I didn't have a tank for it at the time. Now I have a tank set up, ready to go, always ready in case I ever come across another hairy puffer, because those fish are freaking sweet. All right, guys, it is 6 o'clock. That means we are done here. Let's take a look at the super chatters. I might be killing my stream here. We had a lot of people show up tonight. This was a pretty awesome live stream, and not just because of the super chats. Mile High Plecos, Chris, Adam, Psychotic Aquatics, Chris again, Friday Fish Facts. Oh, shoot, Friday Fish Facts. I've totally missed your super chat, buddy. Ron, if you're still here, thank you for the $5.49 super chats. He says, let's make sure we hit the like. I don't know how I missed that. I apologize sincerely, my friend. Susan, John, Mike, Fish Tank Barn, Tampa Tom, and Daryl Deemer. Thanks, everyone, for the super chats. I really do appreciate it. And Bob Drip System is officially in business. Bob Drip Business. All right. Anyways, guys, thanks for hanging out. I had a lot of fun. This flew by really fast, thankfully, because I am starving and I want to go eat dinner. So be sure to check out next week, 5 o'clock PST, 5 p.m. PST. And don't forget to go check out my Instagram, which is just Steenfott Aquatics. Have a good night, everyone. I'll see you hopefully next week.